Hi everyone and welcome back to CX Today. My name is Charlie and we are here once again at Customer Contact Week 2025. I'm thrilled to be joined by Matt McKernan, the SVP of Americas at contentguru. Matt, thanks very much for joining me. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Great to be here, Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see you as well. And this conversation sort of springs off the back of a LinkedIn post that I recently did around the Gartner Voice of the Customer report for CCaaS. And within that, I noted that 100% of contentguru's customers, the only vendor in the report to achieve this, are willing to recommend contentguru for CCaaS.
Yeah.
Given that, what do you think is really driving that sort of customer satisfaction with your brand?
Well, it is certainly a great example of what we want to be and what we are to the market, specifically in the US, where we are a bit lesser known. Yeah. That's what we're leading with. That's kind of our North Star is, how do our customers feel about the engagement, the expertise, the support and service that we deliver? And of course, a very reliable platform is important in that. So we put a lot of energy into that. A lot of people might ask us, well, how do we do that? How do we achieve a number like that? We're pretty particular about who we pursue for our customer base. We're not necessarily for everybody. We work best with more complex environments, a lot of integrations. Maybe sometimes those integrations are into older systems, where it requires a lot of engineering effort. We lean into those challenges, and that's kind of our special brand. Very high quality, exceptional uptime, but always with a focus on making that customer successful, and doing it quickly, and always being there for them as they, not just when they go live, but at post go live. So often these, systems get turned up quickly, and then everything just kind of stays as is without continued evolution. That's where we do a really good job of making sure that first year post go live, there's improvement continually.
Yeah, and I do think that's sort of the reputation contentguru has, is taking on those sort of complex, meaty enterprises, especially like government, especially is one that I often see contentguru creeping up in healthcare and sectors like that. But I do want to mention a point there. You said that you specialize in kind of bringing a lot of systems together. And I note that contentguru, one of the things that sort of differentiates you is your merger of CCaaS with the customer data platform as well. I don't know if you could potentially talk to me a little about the benefits of that.
Well, making sure you've got good control of your data and that you're using it in the right way to better serve your customer has always been key. The difference with a lot of the vendors is they're and we do too, we tie into a Salesforce or a ServiceNow as a system of record, but that's not oftentimes all the data on a particular customer. It doesn't always reside there. There might be an order management system or something else. So we take a look at it as kind of a combination of a CRM and a CDP, a customer data platform, and we call it the Customer Knowledge System, CCaaS. And it allows you to yes, use it for your primary CRM, but just as easily use it as an aggregation point for all those customer data elements that are kind of the bed bug of good customer service, right? It's, I got to go into the system, or I don't have that, or extra handle time to go find data elements that really need to be all front and center of the agent when they are on the call. And that's what our customer knowledge system does. Yeah,
it's interesting because so many of my conversations have been about AI, obviously, as you'd expect at this conference. Yet you need to have this in place, really, the clear data strategy before you really start going full throttle on a lot of the AI stuff. So I think that's really important. But just sort of while I have you, Matt, I don't know if you could also talk to our viewers a little bit around what's next for contentguru. Maybe what's your kind of key launches or vision for the next sort of 6 to 12 months?
Sure. So in the US here, we are continuing to expand our relationship with a multitude of partners. So we're very much a partner-first organization. And then we expect to do a lot more with the large federal government agencies where they are needing our FedRAMP High solution. And then our normal regular product launches, we're continuing to expand our WFM offering, so workforce management. That product's been out there for a while, very well received, and we've got continual releases happening for that solution for the rest of the year. So anything that improves our offering to be all-in-one, omni-channel, one-stop shop for our customers, that's what they've asked us for, and that's what we're delivering.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be fascinating for me to watch what you guys do next. It's always great to speak to you, Matt. So thanks very much for joining me.
Thank
today.
you, Charlie. Appreciate it.
And also thanks to everybody for watching. Bye for now.